Good morning, everyone. Yeah, well, it's April 4th, and it's almost 7 o'clock. And as you can see, a lot of the hikers already broke down their tent, and are starting to head out. My tent is still up. I slept in a little bit. Anyway, it's a little bit foggy today. Pretty chilly last night. Not real chilly, just a little chilly. That I had to put on my jacket. But there's tents all over this place. This campsite is called Barrel Spring. There's enough space here for about 50 tents. It's a really big place. And we had a lot of hikers come through here last night. We had tents all over the place, and most of them are gone already. Everybody's packing up their stuff. I'll flip the camera on so you can see some of the other tents. Well, one more tent. Anyway, so I'll flip the camera around. So our goal for today is to get to a town called Warner Springs, and that's about 8 miles up the road. That's not the goal, but the goal is to go I think 3 miles beyond that to 11 miles for today, and then we'll camp there near a creek. So that's that. I gotta break down this tent and start making some breakfast. There's Jim, but
Hey everybody.
That's our goal for today, is to get to Warner Springs and then a campsite north of that, which is altogether about 11 miles today. Alright, so I'm going to get busy breaking down the camp and make some breakfast and then get going. I did some laundry last night and it's all still wet. Nothing dried. Nothing dried last night. Oh well, it'll dry in the back of my pack. Alright, we'll talk later. Hey everybody. Well, we are 3 miles into our 11-mile hike for today. And we are on the road to Eagle Rock, on the trail to Eagle Rock. And when you're approaching it, you hit like a flat valley. Let me turn the camera around so you can see the valley. So this is the valley. It's kind of flat. You got to cross this valley. Here's the trail. And there's Mr. Jim way up there. Anyway, so we are about 1.5 miles from Eagle Rock. It's a pretty cool formation of rocks that looks like an eagle. And you know, I guess what they say is you see what you want to see, because if you look at it from a different angle, it just looks like a big pile of rocks. But I'll take some pictures when I get up there. Otherwise, it's going great. It turned out to be a real beautiful day. It's 75 degrees today. Not a cloud in the sky. Not a cloud in the sky. But this valley is managed by the Bureau of Land Management, and they rent it out to ranchers so that their steer or their cows can graze out here. And we see cows way out there in the distance, but it's a beautiful area. Anyway, I will pick it up as soon as we get to Eagle Rock. Talk to you later. This is around milepost 104.5. Beautiful creek here. Tons of water here. And I gotta cross it. Okay, continuing, and we're back. All right, so as you can see behind me, that's Eagle Rock, folks. And if you take a look at a couple of pictures I took of it from the side, you'll see it's just a big pile of rocks. But when you look at it from this angle, now you can see the eagle, right? We see what we want to see. But we are at mile 8 of our 11-mile. No, that's not right. We are at mile 5 of our 11-mile hike for today. We still have to go 3 miles into the town and then 3 miles after that. So that makes it 11. And then we'll camp there for the night. We're going to camp near a stream that supposedly is still running. Anyway, we're just hanging loose here. We did some laundry last night. We put the laundry up on the rocks, and boy, they dried up so fast. But yeah, this is the famous Eagle Rock here, right off the PCT. And the PCT really runs this way, comes back around this way, behind Eagle Rock, comes behind Eagle Rock, and it just keeps on going that way, right over that ridge. But anyway, we just took a break here, had some quick lunch. We're gonna hit the trail in about 20 minutes or so and head over to Warner Springs. Pick up some food there for tonight and then go to our campsite. Anyway, we are doing great. Hopefully you are doing great, having a great day. If not, make it one. All right, we will talk later. See, now it doesn't look like an eagle. Hey everyone. Well, we ended up getting to Warner Springs. We had some lunch there, washed, did a little bit more laundry, and just rested up there a little bit. And now we're on our way out. I didn't take too much video of Warner Springs because there was really nothing much to see there. Anyhow, we are headed out to our campsite now, which is in about 3 miles. So once we get there, I'll take some video. Otherwise, here's a look at what's in front of me and the trail. And back there is Warner Springs. It's school property, so there's really not much you can do there by way of being a hiker, other than just getting water, resting, and maybe washing a little bit of laundry in a bucket, which was not glamorous. Anyway, I will pick it up when we get to camp, but look at those mountains. I think we're going to be climbing over those tomorrow. Should be interesting. Okay, we'll pick it up when we get to camp. How are you? Well, we arrived at our campsite here just north of Warner Springs. I know it's a bad hair day. Started getting late on us right away. We had dinner and then the sun started to go down, so it's kind of getting dark. But I wanted to film their campsite before it got a little too dark. But let me flip the camera around so you can see our tent sites. So yeah, there's our tent sites. Jim's is way over there. This is my little tent. We got another tent over here. But so far there's only 3 tents in this campsite. But our campsite is right next to a creek. It's a beautiful little creek. It's flowing real nice. It's right down here. Okay. Anyway, so we've got about 15 miles tomorrow. We're going to try to knock out 15. And, oh, this is a nice little campsite. It has like a picnic table over there. And I think this is just a storage shed for whoever maintains this campsite. A little fire pit. But it's pretty nice. It's just north of Warner Springs by about 3.5 miles. Anyway, I will end it here. I'll flip the camera on and pick it up in the morning when we get going. All right, good night everybody. Hey, good morning everybody. Well, we just broke camp, we just had some breakfast, and we're about to hit the trail. We got a big 15-mile hike ahead of us, and today is April 5th, 2022 for you folks in Skokie who watch the videos. So we got a big 15-mile hike today. We're going to do some climbing. You got to get up into the mountains, and we're going to try to reach a water source called Mike's Place. It's basically some guy's house with big galvanized tanks where the tanks are filled with water all the time. But here's our water source from last night. Take a look. Really nice creek. It's got a nice little waterfall here. Very nice. I should have come over here for water instead of climbing down into that creek. Anyway, so that's our goal for today, is to reach Mike's Place. And and we'll probably camp there. There's a nice little water crossing. There you go. We're going to cross the stream a couple more times on the way up there, but we're on our way. I'll pick it up later. Beautiful streams. I hope it's like this by the time we get further up north. Unfortunately, we don't need water right now. But there's supposed to be water up north, a little bit more, along this creek. Hey everyone. Yeah, so we've gotten to mile 4 of our 15-mile hike day, and I flipped the camera around so you can see Jim collecting some water for us. Out of this beautiful creek. Got a nice waterfall over there too. Careful. So that's a 3-liter CNOC bag, and that's what we do to collect water, and then we put the filter on there, filter water. So he's going to go put the filter on there now.
Same thing the Chicago City does.
Yeah.
This is your water, folks.
There you go. But this is the creek, and it's called the Agua Caliente Creek. Beautiful. We've been following it for about 4 miles now. We've been winding our way around the entire creek bed, up and down and crossing here and there. Beautiful. Fresh water right in the middle of the desert. Anyway, I will sign off for now. It was a tough climb. That's why I'm all sweaty to get up here. So we were all constantly on the way up. The creek actually, you know, is all the way at the top, so you've got to follow it all the way up to get to this part. And we were just following it all the way up. Built up a good sweat. We'll take a quick break here and then we'll pick it up. We've got 11 miles left in the day. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Hey everybody. Well, we are approaching Mike's place and we're about to complete our 15-mile hike for the day. Mike's place is kind of like a camping area, water tank, water source off the trail. And in the past they used to serve pizza there, and now it's just a water tank and like a camping area. But I'm heading into it. Just wanted to make a recording as I'm coming in. It's been a long day. The majority of those 15 miles were all climbing miles. We were climbing all day, sweating. Oh my God, it's been super strenuous and hard. I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see the water tanks. There's the water tanks. We'll get some water in a little while. We'll come back for the water. We gotta set up our tents. Anyway, so yeah, it says must be filtered. So
You come on down there.
I guess so. Yeah. This is basically it. I don't know if there's some campsites over here, but this is a good one here, Jim. Good morning, everyone. We just got up, started breaking camp here at Mike's place. And as you can see, there are some hikers still here. Back this way too. Some more hikers still sleeping. But this is Hiker Town. It's got this, I think that's a Ford. Kind of like props. But they've got pit toilets here. Got plenty of water in the tanks. I think what he wanted to do when he started building this, and I'm talking about Mike, is he wanted to build like a little resort area for hikers. But kind of stopped short. Now it's just a big pile of junk. Anyhow, but it's good. It was sleep. It was good sleeping here. But we're gonna be getting on the road here in a little bit after we get some breakfast, and we got 13 miles today. That's our goal for today, and camp near a creek later tonight. But anyway, it's going to be a beautiful day. Another 85-degree day. So looking forward to it. Anyway, we will talk later.